Rosemary Dexter. The name alone conjures images of dusty saloons, blazing pistols, and a steely-eyed gaze that could stop a charging bull. But what if I told you this icon almost missed her chance at spaghetti western glory? It's true. Imagine a world where Rosemary Dexter never graced the screen. It's almost too much to bear. Thankfully, fate, that fickle mistress, had other plans. Dexter, like a true gunslinger, seized her chance and rode into our hearts. She wasn't content to be just another pretty face in a dusty landscape. She demanded more, both from herself and from the industry. And damn did she deliver. Her journey wasn't easy. Spaghetti westerns, like most of Hollywood at the time, were a man's world. But Rosemary, with grit and undeniable talent, carved her own path. She became a legend, an inspiration, a queen. The 1960s, a time of change, of revolution, of the spaghetti western. And Rosemary Dexter was right in the thick of it. Her rise to fame was meteoric. Audiences, hungry for something different, found it in her performances. She wasn't just another damsel in distress. She was strong, independent, dangerous. She could handle a six-shooter with the best of them, and her eyes told stories that words never could. Dexter brought a new kind of energy to the genre. She was both alluring and intimidating, a potent combination that set screens ablaze. Her characters were complex, often flawed, but always captivating. They had depth, a fire that burned bright and drew you in. Let's be real, folks. Spaghetti westerns back then? A boys' club, testosterone and gunsmoke filled the air. Women were often relegated to the sidelines, love interests there to be rescued. But Rosemary Dexter? She refused to play by those rules. She demanded better roles, roles that showcased her range and talent. And slowly, the industry started to listen. She fought for every inch, challenging the status quo with each performance. It wasn't always easy, but Rosemary, she was tenacious. She knew her worth, and her tenacity paid off. She became a role model for women, proving that they could be more than just love interests. They could be heroes, villains, complex characters with agency and depth. Rosemary Dexter, she broke down those barriers, blast by blast. Sure, Rosemary Dexter was a looker, that's undeniable. But her beauty, it was just the surface. Beneath those piercing eyes and that smouldering stare, there was a toughness, a resilience that resonated with audiences. Her characters had seen some shit. They'd stared down danger and come out the other side, scarred but unbroken. And Rosemary, she brought that experience to life. She wasn't afraid to get dirty, to mix it up with the best of them. In a genre dominated by machismo, she brought a different kind of strength, a quiet strength born of adversity and tempered in the fires of 1,000 battles. It was in the way she held herself, the way she looked you dead in the eye and made you believe that she could take you down without breaking a sweat.